Welcome back to another work party in the Manchester Bolton and Bury Canal. We've got a lot of volunteers. We've got 2 new volunteers down today. We've actually got somebody from WRG here, which is excellent. So today we're going to be working around site. We're doing general clear up. This is going to be the last work party at Nob End for a while. We're clearing up some bricks just to be putting away to use as infill, clipping up some of the trees that are growing up. John over there is doing some work painting the bollard. Apparently a couple of people crashed into it, so it'll be painted up so it's actually visible in the dark. We'll do some more fencing down there. Unfortunately a bit more vandalism happened on the fence, some rotten kids probably, we've got nothing better to do. Just a general tidy up, get everything finished. We've got another one of the volunteers, he's away somewhere else chopping down some trees that are on the towpath, because the towpath is being resurfaced on the Bury arm, and the problem is a lot of trees, they just rip up the cobbles and stuff like that, so we're getting them removed so there can be a nice new flat surface. Got a chopper going overhead, great. Got lots of work. It's a nice enough day, apparently it's going to rain later, so fingers crossed that it doesn't. We'll be filming around site. We've generally got a lot of clean up to do. How rude. Anyway, so we better get to it. Ah, the sun's come out. Excellent. Now if this chop would go away, right, I'd hopefully we'll get a lot done today. So let's go around site and get some work done. So what we're doing here, over the years, silt and dust has just accumulated, creating this kind of earth, and the problem is, underneath it, believe it or not, further down, is cobbles, as you can see. So we're just digging this up to remove all this stuff. And there's an awful lot here. There's a good 4 or 5 wheelbarrows full in the stretch. We won't do down there, but we'll just get this bit done.
So just throw it over there?
Yeah, just tip it over there. And then we'll have all these cobbles exposed. As you can imagine, there's some nice cobbles under here. They're buried years of silt and dust. So we'll dig these out, so we'll have a nice smooth looking towpath. Well, lots of work's going on. We've just put up a fence to give the Swan some privacy, so I'll show that in a minute. Just here on the viewing platform. Now what a lovely view. It's been here now a good couple of months. It's well used. I've got the memorial bench over there. But of course, one thing that we've always tried to get done is when we did the big digs, there's a lot of plant growth that we tried to get rid of. Now this is all turfed up beautifully, but a lot of others is just like ferns and stuff. We don't want that. So what we're doing, we've got Wendy and Lisa over here. They're currently raking back all the plants and stuff and exposing the topsoil. And then we've got some flower seeds that we'll scatter on there. Hopefully bring up some wildflowers, make it a lovely beauty spot. We've got this which we'll eventually get done as well. And in the middle of the locks, when the big dig's done, basically this will be a nice floral area. And of course one of the best things about these flowers is it'll attract wildlife, stuff like bees and everything. Bees have been having a bit of a problem, because if you've ever lived near a wooden area, you'll see the bees have started cropping up, and everyone's talking about saving the bees, so we're putting these flowers in, and the bees will love it. So that should be good, as long as they don't pester people. But yeah, it's a lovely view, and hopefully by next year this will be a wonderful spot. It's a wonderful spot now, but we'll hopefully by next year have wonderful flowers all along here. I'll give you a quick bit of background to this clip. As we were working down by the locks, one of the people passing by stopped us for a quick chat, as quite often happens. And as we were talking, he explained that he had had some groundwork done recently, some new drainage in his garden, and they had come across something, and as his house backed up to the canal, he thought that we might want to take a look. So me and one of the volunteers, Sam, decided that we'd take a look down. And his house was roughly near the site of a large mill, and it backs right up to the canal, just opposite a wharf. And this is what we found. Well, this is something I didn't expect. Just when we were working up there, a lovely man who's let us have a look at this. He came up and said his house, which backs up to the canal, had a hole in it, and he found this unusual arch, and we are stood in his garden. And this is the arch. He had some groundwork done and then carried on digging and found this. We don't even know what this is. We've been trying to figure out what it is.
It's quite new.
I've been trying to figure out what it is, and we just got no idea. But it's a very nice construction. It's not over the top, but at the same time it's not the roughest in the world. And it's a tunnel, and this is a good 12 or so feet down. And we're not sure. There's an arch here. The guy reckons, Bill said there's another arch goes there, and there's this thing here, which is no idea what it could be, but it's got a ventilation duct in it. But it's the main thing here is there's this tunnel that goes on underneath here, and it's bricked up at the far end, and it's fascinating, really. Get the camera down here. I'll show you what I mean. So this is the tunnel. Now it's filled with water of another foot or so. And it's bricked up at the end, as you can see. No idea how far it goes. It could carry on for a very long distance. We just have no idea. And it's got this weird stone construction. These stones, it's not coming up very well in the video, but they're actually, pretty. Hang on, it's very hard to film it like this. But they're very rough cut, and they stick out very strangely. But this tunnel goes all the way down there. As you can see, it's very deep. There's still a lot of infill in here. For safety reasons, it's going to be infilled. But it'd be good to document it. We've just got a light sat in here to film it. And it's frankly fascinating. This is not what I was expecting to see today when I came down here. It's brilliant, really. If you look at the far end, and it's very deep down, and it's very slippery as well, so yeah, not what I was expecting to see today. Well, coming to the end of the work party. It's been quite interesting, especially going down and having a look at that hole. Still not sure what that is. Come and have a look around, I will show you what's been done. Follow the block. So here, there's been some spread out, I don't know what you call it, gravel. This is just evens up the surface because it was pretty rutty. We've still got the drainage that we rebuilt a couple of months back. It's still all here. Luckily, I don't think I ever brought attention to this. The water stream that came down through this drainage ditch down here, that's all gone. It's been removed. I think it was a water leak. Whatever it was, it's now gone, which is wonderful news. Come have a look down here. It's nice and clean. If you look over there, there is a very big patch of dirt, and it looks like dirt. That's because it is dirt. There's a good reason for the dirt. That is going to be where the wildflowers will be. That should sprout up in the summer months, and it'll look lovely over there. We've just done general clearance and some stuff over here. Really coming along nice now. The bollard is painted by John. Behind this the van, so have a close look over here, huh? This is a bit of a dramatic change. I didn't cover this. The wind's picked up. We've got this new fence just to stop dogs getting nipped out by these swans, because these swans, they're nesting. You don't want the dogs being pestered by them. So yeah. Also, the wind's picking up, so I'm going to have to be a bit louder. The bollard has been painted, and all the mooring hooks along have been painted as well.
You done, John?
They will look really nice once the paint's dried. They needed it. Those mooring hooks have actually never been used because they were put in after the canal was abandoned. But it'll be great for the canal when it's running again. We've got this fence in. I'm going to print off some things tomorrow because of course we're back tomorrow. We're not just doing the one day. So this will be nice. We need some more clearing, and that'll be the last work party here at Nob End Locks for quite a bit because we're going to be working elsewhere. So we'll catch you tomorrow. problem with a lot of these work parties is we've been generally doing a lot of the same. More clearance has been done down the bottom of the locks, and I'll walk around there in a bit. But look at this changed up here. So what we've been doing is we've been getting rid of these old grass verges where dust over the many decades has accumulated and plants have grown. Dust over the many years has just accumulated, making plant growth possible. So we've dug that out, and if come and have a look, and we've been doing some other work. Bit of pride in this place. So we've repainted these bollards. These bollards, interestingly, have never actually seen a canal boat. These were put in after the canal was abandoned, and well, they've been repainted now for probably the first time ever, and they look, well, lovely. If you come over here, look at the swans back. The swans are back. It's lovely. As you remember, maybe last year, if you've been watching, we had swans here, and we've got them here again. This time we've got some little barriers up, you know, just to give them a bit of privacy so dogs don't annoy them. And bollards are painted. Have a look at this. This I-beam's also been painted. It looks a bit rough, but that's just because the masking tape's on it. When we take that off, it'll be nice, clean, sharp lines. They look absolutely lovely, nice and clean. We've done the same with the bollard over here, if you have a look. Lovely! So there's a lot of general tidy up now. I'm going to sweep all this dust away on the towpath, shovel it all, put it away, see if we can get some litter, and that's going to be it at Nob End for quite a while. It should be wonderful. So let's have a look around. I'll show you around the bottom in a bit, and well, let's see how it goes. Yes.
No, it's not perfection, but it's not too bad.
Hey, it's not bad at all.
It's not bad. It could be better, but it's not bad.
Quick common misconception. How many arches does Presto the Aqueduct have? Everyone might say 4, but it doesn't. It has 5. Just having a look, because we're not sure what this was for. It's been used as a farm track and stuff like that, but this is the 5th arch of Presto the Aqueduct, and it's tinny compared to the other arches. This could be anything, we're just not sure. However, there's evidence inside the tunnel by the amount of soot. And what we've been told is that a narrow gauge railway line used to run under here. Now if you look behind the camera will turn around. It couldn't have gone anywhere. It just couldn't, especially the angle that it is. So we're trying to figure out what it was, but apparently there was a paper mill up on the bank the other side, and what it might be was there was a narrow gauge line bringing the paper, and there was a crane either this side or that side lifting them up and bringing them to boats, and they would have taken them away. That mill obviously closed 1910, 1920, and is long since demolished under the lodge's life. And this arch was used as a farm track or whatever, and now it's completely blocked off. You don't want to be going in there, it's like a bog down here. Terrible drainage. But yeah, it does have a 5th arch. It's really hard to see Presto the Aqueduct. I mean, they've cleared the trees now so you can see it properly, but before then, you can only really get a good view from, well, this side. And because that horrible sewer bridge is in the way. But, yeah, there you have it. Paper mill, possible tramway, we just don't know. Time to look at the maps, I reckon. But time to go up top and have a look around. So I'm just here at the bottom. You can hear some idiot revving around. These swans, I'm being very quiet, and these swans have come up pretty close. These are the bottom lock swans. Their nest is in the bottom lock. I don't know if you can see it from here because I'm currently sat in some fencing. It's just there. But they've come up here and they're actually stood on the mallard nest. There's a mallard nest. Well, the mallards appear to be making a nest there. And this is actually the overwash. You see, when these locks were in water, any extra water would come through a tunnel, come out here and spill into here. And of course silt and sediment has built up and it's actually created this island down here. So that's why that is specifically there. And it's been trimmed down. And now you can see what it is, and the birds seem to love standing on it, quite a few of them. Because it's been trimmed down, although it was all brambles a while ago, but it's been trimmed down and all the birds seem to like being on it now, so they'll hopefully keep it trimmed. It's quite nice, very peaceful. Except for that idiot somewhere in the distance revving his engine. Well, it's coming to the end of the day. It's been one of those work parties where it's been little jobs everywhere that kind of make just cumulative, get stuff done. Finished off clearing down by the locks, and that's pretty much it. You don't see that much of it, it's getting rid of the trees. But the main work has been done by a couple of volunteers, with my friend Alex being one of them. Have a look. So I said earlier that we've cleared down there, and now we've been doing down here. And while they've been at it, painted the bollards. You can see how the cobbles have sunk over the years. Now if you come along here, cobbles start to go to proper level. You can see how much grass has gone. And all these of course have been repainted. Cobbles. All the grass is going. Oh look, there's the Swan. And these look a lot better than they did before when they were rusty. So these can now await the eventual return of boats. Here we go. On the volunteers painting them now. Hey, it looks a lot better, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does me.
Right. So you see, this is actually almost exactly to show you. It was all grass like that, and then as you can see the cobbles. Once the sun gets to it, it dries up, it gets lifted up by the wind, and it looks a lot better.
Paul was saying that this was the first job they did in 2005.
Ah.
And
So,
we're back to it again.
Paul Hindle, he's the society's chairman. This is what they did back in the day, back in 2005 when they first started work down here.
Yeah.
And well, we've done it again.
Yeah, we're back again.
Back at it. Good a few years later, but it looks a lot better. And there's Swan. I don't get any closer because I'll get hissed at. But
Exactly. I'm going to go that way in a minute.
yeah.
If the Swan will let me.
But yeah, it's a good end to a work party. Next work party, we're not going to be here. We are going to be in Bury, working on a section of canal there, round by the brand new Fire and Rescue Training Service Centre, which is all being worked on. So that is going to be very interesting. A lot of wind, great.
Yeah.
But thank you very much for watching, everybody, and we hope to see you next time. So, as one of the volunteers, John, always said, to Royce, it's goodbye for me, it's goodbye from him.
Goodbye for me.
See you later.
See you around.